the cleaning solution. You spritz a little bit onto your hard floors, whether that's wood or tile, travertine, whatever you may have. And these go to work scrubbing, cleaning, and buffing. There's no messy mop and bucket. There's nothing you have to drag around the house or clean up afterwards. You can easily reuse the microfiber pads that come with it. You can just throw them in the wash. You're getting 2 of the white soft pads and 2 of the more scrubby pads. Peter Kilcullen does not come with your purchase, but I am glad you're here.
How you doing?
For the demonstration. It's good to see you.
My favorite Bissell item.
I gotta say.
Sometimes I tell you that I hesitate to say that this is my favorite Bissell item because there's so many great ones. Right. But this is. And I can even get verification from my wife, Debbie, that I did the entire first floor of our house during the holidays. So I think it was just before Christmas with the SpinWave. And you know what? I'm happy to do this job. This is the easiest and the best way to clean the floors. It reminds you
of like those professional grade, the huge machines people, I used to see them like when you're in school and in the hallways and things, and it was like a big machine to buff out and clean.
Exactly.
And now you can have it at home.
Exactly, but we have 2 rotating microfiber mop pads. You can see that. So think about how many scrubs a minute that it's putting down on your floor. Right. You know, I thought about this. When you're thinking about even a mop, so you have a sponge mop, a string mop or anything, and you're doing the amount of scrubs even with that mop. But with this, it is scrubbing the floor. Now, here's the great part. I'm in control of putting the solution down on the floor. Can you see that?
Look at that.
And now I can buff and shine and clean the floors. Here you're just seeing it on this kind of a slate type of tile. It is fantastic, but it just gives you a good idea of how it covers that floor beautifully. You are gonna love it. You get 2 sets of pads. One of them has our scrubby stripes in there. So I always think that one is fantastic for tile or if you have a slightly textured surface. And then we have the smooth pads. Again, it can be great for hardwood floor, but either of them work on either surface. It is so easy. This glides beautifully. And here's the other thing.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
Very
I mean, think about this. We plug it in, we turn it on, but this isn't vacuum loud. This is really quiet and does a great job.
And it also comes with 2 of these 8-ounce bottles of your MultiSurface cleaner. It's a concentrate, right? So you just mix it with the water and you're good to go. And when you're done, you can leave the bottle there.
I do, absolutely. And I think that's one of the nice things about it. You can put the water in there and there's measuring lines on it. You can see if you want to do a large area or a small area, but I fill it up, do the large area. And again, you know, you're gonna break this thing out in another day or 2. You can leave it in there. There's the button to put that solution on. You're in control of that. So as we think about hardwood floors, things like that, you don't have to get it too wet. If you're used to using a mop where you're throwing that water all over the floor.
And then you have to go back and dry it.
Exactly. Here, you can control the amount of moisture. If you want more heavier, stickier stains, great, do that. Hardwood floors, you don't need a lot. This whole tank is super easy to pop in there and let it go. So let's go to hardwood floors then.
Really exciting too, by the way. Everything from Bissell right now, free shipping and for flex payments. So you can get this home for $24.99. Free shipping. Try it out for 30 days. The reviews are in, my friend, and there are a lot of them, and it made it a customer pick for reasons like you're seeing on your screen right now. Hardwood can be such a pain in the neck. You can see every little speck of dust, dirt and grime, the footprints, and then sometimes you feel like it's too much of a hassle to clean. You just leave it.
Exactly. Maybe, you know, with your hardwood floors, you may see that it's just dusty and you want to do it super quick. This thing is the best. You can just float over the whole thing. But maybe you have heavy scuff marks, things like that. Again, use more solution and then just put that mop pad over it and let those rotations, those 2 mop pads, do the scrubbing for you. It is so easy. There's a great shot. We can get a nice close-up and you can see that as I just hit that button and you can hear it a little bit. There's a little noise as it comes out of there. So I've actually put down a bunch on this hardwood floor. You rarely even need that much to get it done. It is a great way to clean. And you know, I talk about it being my favorite. I think it's my favorite because it is so easy, it is so fast. But this SpinWave is the best value, I think, that Bissell offers because you're getting a lot. You're getting the perfect way, the easiest way, the most effective way to clean your floors. And again, the value to me is awesome.
Super convenient, but more effective than the old school methods. And speaking to value, you're also never having to buy like those refill stick-on pads that are pre-wet and they're soaking in a puddle of just gunk by the time you use them. Never have to worry about that. It's never a hassle when you've got a quick cleanup to do. You just grab it and go, and then you can rewash the pads and you get 2 sets, so you'll never be without one. It really is convenient, and when you can break it up on a flex pay like this for $24.99, why not? You're gonna use this all the time.
Oh yeah, so kids and pets, here's a whole bunch of different stains that we have there.
Yeah.
So things like that, you can see that little purple mess. So I'll hit that, and you can see I can put that solution on it, and then you just let the pads do the work. They're rotating, they're scrubbing for you. Imagine you'd be going through so many paper towels and things like that to clean these messes, but just add that solution.
You notice, you know, Peter's not scrubbing, he's not pushing hard. You let the tool do the work for you, right?
Exactly.
I mean, it literally glides. I mean, you barely push it. It's like it just goes on its own. It's amazing.
I was joking about this the other day. Really, it's calming. I mean, this is almost, you know, relaxing to just press that button, add that solution, and then I do nothing. I let the mop pads do all the work. Sticky syrup right there. Ooh. We can do that as well. Look at that, crayons. It's such a great way to clean the floor. You're gonna love it. So now here's what's cool about this, and you were talking about the mop pads.
Okay.
I'll turn this off and I'll flip it over. There it is, all the dirt and grime.
Wow.
So the syrup's on there, that purple we had out there, the blue, whatever it is, it's all on those mop pads. And I'll show you this real quick. This is how easy it is. You're gonna pull those off just like that, and they're gonna go directly into the washer. You're gonna wash those, they're gonna be ready to go the next time. So I have a new set right here, and I'll show you how to put these on.
Okay.
So we kind of have just like that center circle right there. I just fold that in half, and I put that center little dot on the center dot right here. Just like that, and they're on. I'll do the second one.
You know,
so it's
and
quick and easy.
It's lightweight too, right? I mean, it only weighs, what, 9.5 pounds, I think it is.
Yep.
So super lightweight. The cord is 22 feet long. So you're gonna get a lot of coverage here with this. And then perfect example here of why you want something portable and lightweight. If you're going up and down the stairs, if you need to get under beds or under furniture, this lays and swivels. I mean, it's a really simple way to get that scrub down I was talking about. Kind of like you're on your hands and knees, having to scrub and scrub and scrub and clean, but this is gonna do all that work for you. I love that idea. Look, see how
there it is, under the bed, perfect, so really low profile. And again, think about either the mopping that you're doing now, or if you're constantly grabbing, you know, a paper towel or a microfiber cloth, and you're down on your hands and knees, and you're doing the scrubbing. But even with that regular mop, whatever that mop system is, they're all asking you to do the work, to do the scrubbing. This is doing it for you. So again, I turn that on, those pads doing the job.
Can I try?
Let's do it. I was just going to ask you.
You're looking at me like, I'm into it, right? Okay, so here's a little button.
Well, you really only need one hand. I guess you don't even need me to hold your cards.
Watch this.
And you just use the amount of solution that you need for each mess or for the particular floor you're on. This is hardwood. So there we just have splatter.
So
it looks like a bunch of
it's
paint.
really kind of stuck on there, so I'm going to spray a little bit of the solution. I mean, you're right.
So
it is so
quiet.
Look how it can turn and go side to side. Maybe it's like up on that, what do they call in your kitchen, the footboard? The
yeah, underneath the, little toe kick there,
toe kick.
underneath the sink and the cabinets.
Really
fits
nice to
perfectly
be able to get all
underneath
of that. Ooh, this is kind of fun. I'm going to spray a little more.
Yeah, this is the one to try. I know so many of you have seen so many different cleaning methods out there and different ways to mop the floors, and a lot of you have decided I've got to go back to that mop and bucket because it's what you used to.
Right.
That's the one that you felt is cleaning the best.
This is
but I think with those dual scrubbing pads rotating, they're doing way more scrubs than we can ever do on our own.
How about the pet messes?
So you've got to try it. Yeah, look at that. All of that is now on those mop pads, and you can wash them and reuse them.
So look, this is really stuck on, right? So if I need to do more, I could just let it sit for a little bit. I don't have to push any harder. Look, gone.
That is cool.
Oh, man.
Again, it's scrubbing. I mean,
this is so easy.
You couldn't possibly go down there with a paper towels or another mop and scrub that many times. So if it's just wanting to shine and buff and get the dust off the floor, it's perfect.
Oh,
if you have dirty floors
Come on.
and stains, you're going to be able to do it with this. I mean, it's that easy.
I feel like in the bathroom, this would be a godsend too. It's because as women too, if you're spraying lots of hairsprays, there's toothpaste, things get sticky and messy in there. You can easily run this around, and the way that it swivels, you can get around the toilets and the sinks. Really, really simple to do. So if you're just joining us, really excited about this. It's a home solutions hour. This is your solution for the quick messes, for the big messes, for the big areas up and down the stairs. It's a completely portable, lightweight way to get that deep clean on your hard floors. And we have used this on wood, on tile, maybe you've got laminate at home, whatever it is, you're gonna be able to use this. It's from Bissell, big customer pick. We saved it for this hour today. We're doing a special right now on Bissell where every Bissell item is free shipping and handling and 4 flexible payments. So that means you can break this up into 4 equal monthly installments of $24.99. 99 cents. And it comes with 2 of the 8-ounce concentrates of cleaner, comes with 2 sets of the pads as well, which you can rewash and reuse. So it definitely pays for itself in no time, because you're not having to buy all the replacement items or constantly spend your more time and more effort getting the same clean.
Exactly. So we've got a little look here so you can see underneath. You can see the scrubbing pads that we were talking about.
Wow.
There you can see the rotations, the dual rotating mop pads. Those are the scrubby stripes on those. So again, they'll work on anything. None of these are gonna scratch any of your floors, but these have a little bit more scrubbing action to them. So for the textured floors, they're gonna be great.
Okay.
Those hardwood floors, you can use the ones without the scrubby stripes. Those are the 2 sets that you're getting. But you've gotta try this. If you want something that's easy, that's calming, that isn't frustrating, that isn't backbreaking, that isn't, you know, making you provide the elbow grease, you are gonna love this,
again,
and it really
you're
cleans.
gonna put off the cleaning, or maybe you pay somebody to come in and do the deep cleans for you. This can give you that deep clean action for less than you would spend to hire somebody to come in and clean your home. Just gonna say. So, I mean, it's money saving, it's time saving. I love that the solution's easy to put in and take out.
So this one's empty, so you can see it that we have, if you wanna do the small areas or large areas, you do the water, and then you have the line for the solution. But again, I usually always fill it up because you can leave it in there, so if you have a mess, or if it is your time to clean the floors the next day, you can just take it out of the, out of your whole closet or wherever and grab it and go. It makes it easy. Then you just take this cap off to fill it, and then it just turns upside down and slips right in there. So it makes it super easy to do.
You can rock the cord here. It weighs 9.5 pounds. I love the long cord that it's 22 feet long.
Right.
So it's really just all about simplicity and ease. The reviews, did you see some of these reviews?
I didn't.
Listen to this one from Funny Farm 1990. It says, this cleans and buffs my tile floors beautifully, and I don't have to be on my knees to do it. Lola says, I love it, so much easier than dragging around a mop and bucket and wringing it out. Yoli Bear says, I have tried so many floor cleaners. This is my final answer. It's a breeze to care for my floors with this product. And finally, PJBB said, I use this on all my hard surface floors. I love the easy and efficient way that it cleans. I mean, that's it right there.
Exactly. Just try something that's going to be a little bit easier. If you're used to that mop and bucket, you're going back to the sink, you're filling up that bucket, and we all know that the real negative there is with any of those mops, if you're rinsing it in water that you're then putting back on the floor, you're really just spreading all that dirt around. If you can have something like this, you'll be able to clean the whole floors. It picks up all that dirt because you're adding the solution as you go. The mop pads, grab everything, throw them in the wash so they're ready for the next time. So there's no waste. But I know that so many of you want your floors clean. Try this. I think you're going to be impressed. I know that our floors look clean at home. As I said, I was doing the whole downstairs before the holidays. And the floors look really clean. We have that vinyl flooring. And it is incredible how much dirt was on the mop pad.
You didn't realize?
No, it was a little embarrassing. Well, are they that dirty? I mean, we do have a dog, and we have myself and Harry, my son. So it really is amazing how well it cleans. That was jelly. Look at that. That would just.
And again, the burden of it is not on you. If it's a stickier mess, you don't have to push harder or you do more backbreaking work, as you were saying. Just leave it on top a little longer. This thing hovers, it glides on its own. You barely actually have any force. You're basically just the person guiding it in the right direction. And I love how it swivels and flattens down. It's low profile.
Absolutely.
You can get in all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
I'll turn that back on.
Fully down. The front's not tipping up while he's doing that. I mean, this is designed to swivel and get into all those little areas you need to get into.
It is great. And if you're comparing like sticky messes and things like that, if you have kids, we have a high chair here, so you get those messes on the floor, and you've been using some of those disposable pads that you put on there, the sticky messes, they tear them right off the handle, so you're down on your hands and knees anyway.
You end up using 4 or 5 just for one, and now you got to buy a new box.
Exactly. So here you can see on those mop pads, and again, those are the scrubby stripes, so for the more textured floors, but there's the jelly, there's the syrup, there's everything that's on that floor on the mop pads. Now I can keep using these mop pads. These are by no means, too dirty to keep using. It's all just on there. I could finish the floor, throw them in the wash, and be ready the next time.
Microfiber is such an interesting fabrication. It's super thirsty. It's like having thousands of tiny little fingers just picking everything up off the ground and then sucking it deep into those pads.
Exactly. So you have all those fingers in the microfiber. Now we're rotating them hundreds of times while you're cleaning. So that's why we know it's giving you all the scrubs. It's doing exactly what you need to get this clean. So I'll go back to the first floor. So again, with this dark floor, you can see how I can add the solution as I go. You can control the moisture. There's a hardwood floor in a bedroom. You control how much solution you need. Because many times if there's not so many people in that room with hardwood floors, You want to just make it really fast.
Yeah.
You don't want to add a lot of water.
Just kind of buff it out, make it shiny again.
You can control exactly how much moisture you put down, which I think is great. It makes it so easy. So one button to turn it on, and then the top button is to add that solution. So makes it super easy, and you can see how it covers this floor, how it goes back and forth, just a flip of the wrist. I'm telling you, I mean, I think I'm speaking for the husbands. I don't want to do anything that's really hard. And Debbie will, she'll certainly, attest to that I'm not, looking to do a lot of the mopping and cleaning of the floors. But when it's this easy, I got that.
Yeah,
I'll do that. It's calming, it's quiet. I think I could probably watch the football game while mopping.
It's great timing for this too, for sure, you totally could. But if you think about it, we just had the holiday season, so if you found yourself having to drag around the dirty mop and the water, or maybe you were buying box after box after box of the disposables, and then you had to push really hard to get it to do anything, this is such a great replacement because you don't have to do the work. It's spinning and doing all the cleaning and buffing for you. We've got free shipping and handling right now, and we have 4 flexible payments. So when you get it home, $24.99, we send it to you. You have it for 30 days. That's plenty of time to see what kind of cleaning power this has. And remember, you're getting 2 sets of the microfiber pads that are rewashable, reusable, and 2 of the 8-ounce bottles of the cleaning concentrate. So, I mean, you're ready to go right when you open up the box. And it is very, very simple to do. Read the reviews. Big customer pick on this. You guys just love how simple it is, but the fact that it works.
Absolutely.
It's BISSELL.
It works.
How
It
can it
scrubs
not?
for you. Exactly. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, from BISSELL, because our hard floor surfaces, they're becoming more popular. We have many more in the home these days. Hardwood floors and tile and the vinyl flooring, linoleum, whatever it is, it does a great job. Yes.
I mean, seriously. It does the work. I mean, I could be having like dance lessons right now with this thing.
And
I like that I control how much of that solution I need. So you're right, with hardwoods, you're never drowning the wood in solution and then going back, double the work to have to dry it. This is doing it much quicker, more work done in less time. And for me, that's a win. You could definitely watch a football game while you do this. It's so quiet.
It's quiet, but I think the most important thing is how simple it is to get started with this. Put those mop heads on, you put water plus your solution, and you're off and running, and it's scrubbing. You could chat on the phone while you're doing this mopping. You guys are great. Our cameramen are amazing, aren't they? They're keeping up with this. But I like this idea because maybe you do need to get, let's say it's like under the sink, you can flatten out. Maybe you need to get around the toilet.
Yeah, those are the places.
I have 2 boys.
Yeah, you don't want to be too close to that, but you want to make sure you get it clean.
Yep, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to touch it, and this is going to do all the work for me. So that's why I'm really excited about this one. All of our BISSELL is free shipping and 4 flex right now, so it's a great opportunity. Let us send it out to you. Spend $24.99 today to get it home. Try it. You get the solution, you get the pads. Nice long 22-foot cord, only weighs about 9.5 pounds. Simplicity at its very best. So enjoy that one. I'm going to see you at the end of the hour.
Yeah, we're going to do something outside.
Yeah, we've got another good home solution with fire aids. So this is your non-toxic, water-based way. If you can spray a can